Hello students, in this video lecture series we will discuss all these cases. We will draw shear force diagram and bending moment diagram for each case. In previous videos we have solved all these cases, first one, second one, and in this video we will solve third one, overhanging beam subjected to a concentrated load at free end. The shear force is positive if it tends to move left portion upward relative to right portion. Suppose this is a beam and this is left part, this is right part. On left part I am applying force upward like this. So we can see here again we are applying force like this. So this is left part on which force is applying upward, and this is the right part on which force is applying downward. If this is the case, it is a positive shear force. Again we will see the shear force is positive if it tends to move left portion, this is the left portion, upward relative to right portion. This is another case which is opposite of this. If this case happens, then it is a negative shear force. The bending moment is positive if it tries to sag the beam. If left portion of the beam is considered positive movement, works out to be clockwise. So this is a section and it is the left part, and bending moment direction is this side, clockwise, and we are seeing this is a beam which is sagging. If this case happens, it is a positive bending moment or sagging bending moment. Again we will see the bending moment is positive if it tries to sag the beam. If it tries to sag the beam, if left portion of the beam is considered positive movement, works out to be clockwise. So we are seeing this is clockwise movement and we are taking it as positive. If it is opposite of this one, it is hogging. So we will see it is negative bending moment because at the left portion bending moment is anti-clockwise. This is positive bending moment in which beam is sagging. This is negative bending moment in which beam is hogging. Question is overhanging beam subjected to a concentrated load at free end. So we can see here AC is a beam which is hinged at point A. There is a reaction, RPC reaction at point B, and there is a concentrated load at point C, which is a free end. BC is a overhanging part. At point A it is hinged. Hinged means suppose this is a beam and it is hinged at point A, it can move like this. For hinge part we will use two reactions. So RAX and RAY, these are the two reactions in horizontal direction and in vertical direction. As we do not know the direction at present, we are taking random direction. It may be downward, it may be back side. So we are taking that RAX is in X direction and RAY in the Y direction, and we will calculate the reactions. Now we will apply the condition of equilibrium. Sum of horizontal force is 0, sum of vertical force is 0, and sum of moments equal to 0. We will see in this figure Rx is the horizontal force and it is towards right, RAX. There is no other horizontal force, that is why summation of force is 0, hence Rx equal to 0. Second is summation of vertical forces is 0. RAY is the vertical force which we have taken positive in the upward direction. RAY, then RB, it is upward, it will be positive. RB, W is downward, it will be negative, and the sum of vertical forces should be equal to 0. Third is movement. So, we can take movement at about any point, we can take movement at point A, B or C. I am taking movement at point A and I am using sign convention. Movement in anti-clockwise direction is positive and we are taking movement at point A. So, we are taking movement at point A. Movement is force into perpendicular distance. So, RB is a force and L is the perpendicular distance. This force will rotate this beam in this direction. So, movement is, it will rotate in like this direction, it is anti-clockwise. So, in anti-clockwise direction it is positive RB and this is the distance into L. Last is W and this is total distance. So, W will rotate this beam in this direction. This is clockwise. So, clockwise sign symbol we have taken is negative. W into total distance is L plus A. L plus A equal to 0. So, we can calculate RB equal to W L plus A upon L, and we will keep value of RB in this equation. We will calculate RAY, this will go to that side, it will be positive W minus RB value is this one, W L plus A upon L. We will solve it. W is common, L minus A upon L. So, it will come minus W A upon L. So, RAY is coming negative, it means we have to reverse the direction of this arrow, it will come downward. So, we have calculated RB and RAY. RAY is negative, that is why we will change, it is upward, we have taken the sign symbol upward, but it is coming negative, that is why we will use, that is why we will change its sign and it will be downward, and its value is WA by L, which is downward. This is RB value. First we will consider portion AB. We will take section y dash, which is at a distance of x from point A. Towards the left of this section there is one force which is RAY, that is equal to WA by L, and it is acting downward. So, minus WA by L, it is downward. This is the general equation. Now, we will calculate shear force at x equal to 0. We will slide this section to this side. So, x will reduce at x equal to 0. Shear force is minus WA by L. After that, I will slide this section up to the point B and I will see shear force toward the left of this section. shear force at x equal to L at point B, x will increase and it will become equal to L, and we will see shear force towards the left of section, that is again minus W A by L. Hence, shear force from point A to B is constant and its value is minus W A by L. I am representing negative below this line, that is why I have written here negative, and value is W A by L, means it is negative. So, we can write here it is constant. After that, we will write bending moment equation. So, this is a section and we will see force toward the left of this section. This is force, bending moment is force into perpendicular distance. This is force and this is x is the distance. So, bending moment equation is force, we know this force is downward, that is why minus W A by L into x perpendicular distance. So, this is the general equation of the bending moment. Bending moment at point x equal to 0, we will slide this section to this side, x will reduce. So, bending moment at x equal to 0, we will put x equal to 0 in this general equation. So, its value will be 0. After that, I will slide this section up to the point B. So, x will increase and its value will become L. Bending moment at x equal to L. So, we will keep x equal to L in this equation and value is minus W A. So, this is a linear variation . This is linear variation. So, we can see here for portion AB, bending moment at point A, bending moment at x equal to 0 or at point A is 0. So, that is why it is 0, and bending moment at x equal to L is minus W A. So, below this line it is minus. So, I have written here W A, means it is minus W A, and it is a linear variation, it is a linear equation, here it is x. So, it will be a straight line. After that, we will consider portion BC. We will take section y dash and its distance from point A is x. We can also solve this question from the right side, but we are maintaining one strategy to solve this numerical from the left portion. Shear force, we will see towards the left of this side. This is one force RAY, which is WA by L, but it is downward, that is why we are writing minus WA by L. Again towards the left of this section, there is one more force RB, which is upward, and its value is WL plus A by L. It is upward, that is why it is positive, WL plus A by L. After solving, we will get W and it is constant. Now, I will slide this section up to the point B. So, x will reduce and x will become equal to L. Shear force at x equal to L is, this is the general equation and there is no x. So, force will be constant W. After that, I will slide this section up to the point C. So, x will increase and it will become equal to this distance, which is L plus A. Shear force at x equal to L plus A, it will again be W. So, shear force is constant from B to C. We can see in shear force diagram, shear force is this one, that is equal to W, and it is constant in portion B to C. After that, we will write bending moment equation. Bending moment is force into perpendicular distance. This is force downward and this is distance. X is the distance from the section. So, minus W A by L, because it is downward, into X, plus this is force upward, force into this distance, perpendicular distance from the section. So, this distance is X minus L. So, we will get this distance, force into perpendicular distance. So, this is force W L plus A upon L, W L plus A upon L, this is the force, and this distance is X minus L. After that, I will slide this section up to the point B. So, X will reduce, it will become equal to L. Bending moment at X equal to L. This is the general equation of the bending moment. After keeping X equal to L, we will get minus W A. So, at point B, bending moment is minus W A. After that, I will slide this section up to the point C. So, X will increase and it will become to this distance. This is L plus A. Bending moment at X equal to L plus A. This is the general equation. I will keep here X equal to L plus A. So, I will get 0. So, at point C, bending moment is 0. We can see here it is linear equation X, this is a linear equation. So, we will get a straight line. So, this was numerical on overhanging beam subjected to a concentrated load at free end. Thank you.